for Paris 2024, and that's of particular interest in the team events, which are coming up first. Women's team gold medal match, followed by the men's team and the mixed team gold medal matches. Now, the thing about Olympic qualification, and I promise you I'm not going to get into too much detail about this, is that 2 teams from around the globe will qualify through world ranking points. And critically here, this has been chosen as a bit of a B-level event. Most teams here have brought their second teams who have a chance of picking up those valuable qualification points for Paris 2024. It's been a pretty lively atmosphere here in Taoyuan. We saw blustery, changeable, windy conditions. Not strong winds, but the direction swirling around in this venue. Didn't affect the compound archers too much, but we're moving to a 70-meter range compared to the 50-meter range in compound archery. So I expect if the conditions are the same, we could see some arrows affected by the wind. We begin our live coverage in this session with the Recurve women's team gold medal match. Out come the coaches and the line judge. Let's go down to the field of play to welcome out the athletes.
Representing Malaysia, Africa, Shakira, Barcelona. The line judge for this match, Sandra Senapirane.
So there we have it. Chinese Taipei taking on Malaysia for the Recurve women's team gold medal. Chinese Taipei, the host nation, lining up with Chang Yutung, Li Ta Chi, and Lin Chia-yu. Malaysia with Africa Kuruzaini, Sirakira Mashaik, and Nural Faisal. So we're in a set system here in Recurve archery. 3 archers on each team will shoot 2 arrows each in 2 rotations, and it's Chinese Taipei to get underway. And Li starts the match off with a high 7. Chang going in the middle of the order. Quick shooting from Li and Chang. Lin taking just a little bit more time. 25 through the first rotation. We switch over to Malaysia. Mashaik starting things off. This is Kuruzaini. Looks like it's just cutting the line, called a 7 in venue. Hits the line between two numbers, you get the higher value. And Faisal running in third. It's a mini lead for Chinese Taipei as we hit the second rotation. So you can see the process for Lin is just a little longer, but she's got plenty of time left on the clock. So setting a target of 48. 53 available to Malaysia. Another line cutter there. And this set has got away from them. A solid 9 to finish from Faisal for a 46. But that means the first 2 set points go to the host nation. They lead 2-0 after the first set. Target points to take the win and the gold medal, 5. Interesting to see the dynamic within this Chinese Taipei team. Li shooting first, Chang second, and they're very, very quick. And that means they give Lin, who has a slightly longer process, a little bit more time and comfort with her shot. And so far, it's worked out for them. Malaysian team looking pretty happy. We wiped the slate clean, of course, in Recurve Archery in between sets. So despite being 2-0 down, if they win the next set, it's all square again. So set number 2, Malaysia trailing Chinese Taipei by 2 set points to 0. And they will begin this second set. And up to the line is Sakira Mashaik. Looked like it might be cutting the line, but calling for a measure potentially on that one. So Malaysia in control of this one with a 2-point lead after the first rotation. Another potential measure. So a 53 set, but 2 arrows potentially called for measures. So chance for the steal here. Lin Chia-yu perhaps hasn't got quite as much time as she did in the first set. Looks comfortable though. Puts it into the 9, and that is a 54. So there's a big chance there for Malaysia. They've been pipped at the post. And the way we've done the scoring is that it's put on the higher score for Malaysia, still 1 point behind. If anything changes on measure, it's only going to be to the detriment of the Malaysian team. So we can say with almost complete certainty that Chinese Taipei are leading 4 set points to 0.
After 2 games, Chinese Taipei leads the game by 4-0.
So this is now a must-win. Set for the Malaysian team. Trying to stay relaxed, but you can see a little bit of tension there. So clearly had a good look at this on the measure. So Malaysia will shoot first in the third set. And all Chinese Taipei have to do to take this gold medal now is to match whatever Malaysia do. So time for set number 3. And Faisal steps up to the line. It's exactly what you need in these situations. Solid start from Faisal and Kurazaini. Mashaik hits the 10. That's a great bit of pressure now from Malaysia on Chinese Taipei. Let's see how they handle it. Li Xiachi starts their rotation. Just one behind, 2 9s and an 8 for Chinese Taipei. It's a big turnaround for the Malaysian team in this third set. Nine for 8, 57. So the Malaysians have put the pressure down here. Chinese Taipei can only afford to drop a single point. If they were to drop a single point, they would win the match. And that's gone already. Malaysia have fought their way back into this. They're subject, of course, to the measures guaranteed their first set points, and they'll get 2 of them. So 53 in the end, their lowest score, apart from the 48 in the first set, which is always going to be a bit of a sighter for both teams. But Malaysia fought back hard. That was a really good set from them. 57 out of a possible 60 is a high-level scoring, especially the potential lack of experience of shooting in front of cameras and with a big crowd. So 4-2, Chinese Taipei still in the better position. Obviously, they're leading. They're still in the same situation where they only have to match what Malaysia do in order to take the gold medal. But a very strong performance from Malaysia in set number 3. Can they repeat it in the final set? So full of confidence, Malaysia now shoot fast in the 4th. And if they can keep up the momentum that they started in the 3rd, they could very realistically force a shoot off here. Kuruzaini will want to get this one in the 10. Just out. Quick, very quick there. Slightly high, just above the 10 for a 26. Now, we see a bit more of a recovery here from Chinese Taipei. Looks like it's just clipped the line. So Chinese Taipei now in a very strong position. So what Malaysia have to do now is put everything aside, think about process, and try and drill the middle of the target. Two drop points. That's drifted right out, high left. So a 50, the lowest score again since the first set from Malaysia. And Chinese Taipei, well, they relish this opportunity here. Into the X ring. It's the smaller ring inside the 10 ring. Still only counts as 10 points. It's an 8 for a 46. 4 is enough here to take gold. It's an 8, so a 54 from them gives them the 2 set points in the final set, and Chinese Taipei take the Recurve women's team gold medal match here at stage 1 of the 2023 Asia Cup. 6 points to 2. It was a strong comeback from Malaysia in set number 3, but they just couldn't maintain that momentum. And Kuruziani, Mashaik and Faisal will have to settle for the silver medal. And Chinese Taipei will be standing on the top of the podium here in their home country for the first time in the competition. So confirmation there that Chinese Taipei have taken the Recurve women's team gold medal here at the first stage of the Asia Cup. And to make it all the sweeter, they've done it on home soil here in Taoyuan. Well, that's first of 3 team gold medal matches, and coming up very shortly we'll move on to the recurve men's team gold medal match. But it's big smiles all around at the start of this compound session for Chinese Taipei. Well, great start to the action here in Taoyuan, the northern tip of Chinese Taipei for the first stage of the 2023 Asia Cup. And good world ranking points for, well, both Chinese Taipei and Malaysia. And they will count towards Olympic qualification for Paris 2024. Very much like in some other sports, like sailing, for example, you qualify as a team, but the components of that team can change all the way up to the Olympic Games. So should Chinese Taipei qualify for Paris 2024 off the back of this result, it's not a guarantee that Chang, Li and Lin will line up on the shooting line in Paris. Well, next up, it's the recurve men's team gold medal match between India and Saudi Arabia. Australia have already taken the bronze medal, beating Bangladesh 6 points to 2. And as the coaches and line judge make their way out to the range, it's time to throw to our stadium announcer to welcome out the athletes from India and Saudi Arabia.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the athletes for the recurve main team gold medal match. Target number 2, representing Saudi Arabia, Abdurrahman Amusa, Raj Al-Subai, Mansour Alwi. The line judge for this match, Guo Jiaming.
So India lining up with Rampal Chowdhury, Raul and Parth Solanki. And India and Saudi Arabia lining up with Abdul Rahman Al Musa, Rashid Al Subai and Mansour Alwi. So India will get this gold medal match underway. And it's Rampal Chowdhury on the shooting line. High energy in this Indian team, starting with a 10. Just outside there for roll. Oh, Salunki into the X. So Mansour Alwi starts the rotation for Saudi Arabia. Abdul Rahman Al Musa in second. And Rashid Al Subai completes the Saudi Arabian lineup. Ooh, that was close. Marked as a 9. Salunki taking his time on this final arrow. Well worth the wait. A 56 set by India in set number 1. Saudi Arabia need 3 10s to match that. So they already know the set has gone. This now is all about preparation for the rest of the match. Just clipping the X ring. At a 54, not enough to beat the Indians. So Saudi Arabia trail by 2 set points to 0.
Official score in this end. Target number 1, India shoot 56. Target number 2, Saudi Arabia shoot 55.
One of the arrows was marked up, indeed the third arrow for Saudi Arabia marked up to a 10, so it was only a 1-point deficit.
We're waiting for the confirmation of the judge.
They are, as you probably heard from the stadium announcer, just waiting for the target judge to confirm those scores, but a little closer than we thought. So it was confirmed as a 55 for Saudi Arabia, but India's 56 gives them the first 2 set points. So it will be Saudi Arabia to step up to the line first in the second set. And we hand over to Mansour Alwi to start that second set. Now 2 8s and a 9 from Saudi Arabia. Big opportunity here for India. And you start with an X ring. That just gives your teammates a lot of confidence. It's a 3-point lead at the halfway stage of this second set for India. Pressure is on. Saudi Arabia performed better in their second rotation in the first set. Can they do the same here? So 51. It's a target that India will feel confident that they can overcome. So 6 to share the points. Any more, and it'll be a 4-0 lead for India in this gold medal match. And it's into the 10 for a 55. It's a dropped point, single drop point from them compared to the first set, but they are 4 set points to 0 up here, and India, unless there's a dramatic change in performance from either team, looking very solid to do this one in 3 sets. But the target for the win is 5 set points. So Saudi Arabia will shoot first in the third set, and all India have to do is match their score to take gold. And look at the run-in from Saudi Arabia. They beat a strong Chinese Taipei team on a shoot-off 5-4 in the quarterfinals, and then a strong Australian team by the same score in a shoot-off in the semi-finals. So they've got here on merit, but they've got to step their game up in set number 3. Great start from Alwi. Side from Al Musa. Al Subai, if he can follow suit here, will put a bit of pressure on the Indian team. Oh, just put it into the 10 for a 29. That's the best start so far from Saudi Arabia. Now, how will this affect India? Shot a 29 and a 28 in their first rotations in set 1 and 2. A little bit of a drag across to the left there from Chowdhury, and that is the result. He knew that was going right. Put it in the same spot. Another drag across there from Solanki. Puts it into the 9, but if Saudi Arabia can keep the momentum going from their first 3 arrows, they're back in this match. So a 10 puts the set out of reach here. Puts it into the 9. So a 55 set. 3 10s required for India to match that score and take the gold medal. Any drop points and Saudi Arabia will be on the scoreboard. And there it is. Straight away, we know that Saudi Arabia have kept the match alive. So rehearsal now for Raul and Solanki for set number 4. Finishing off with 2 10s. Good way to prepare, but a 54 means that Saudi Arabia have taken the set points in set number 3. Kept their dream of gold here in Chinese Taipei alive. They'll shoot first again in set number 4, but 55 matches the score that they got in the first set. And Abdul Rahman Al Musa cheering the supporters, the Saudi Arabian supporters in the crowd on to cheer them on. India trying to keep their energy high as well. So set number 4, Mansour Alwi will shoot first, followed by followed by Abdul Rahman Al Musa and Rashid Al Subai in 3rd position. They need another good start. So range is clear. Set number 4 of this gold medal match about to get underway. India leading Saudi Arabia 4 set points to 2. Saudi Arabia is sniffing a comeback from 4-0 down. And boy, this would be some comeback, not just because of the scoreline, but because of the performance of the teams at the halfway stage, indicating India were going to go on to win this easily. Oh, this is some change of form from Saudi Arabia. Huge pressure now on Rampal Chowdhury. Happy with that. That looks like it's drifted into the 8, so 27 for India. So again, Saudi Arabia have this one within their control. But another drift off in the 8, and Mansour Alwi did that in the last set as well. They still got the points. That's exceptionally close. I think that's a 9, but I'll see if that is measured. Quick arrow into the 9, so 55 provisionally set from Saudi Arabia. So again, we find a situation where India can afford to drop 2 points and still win gold. That's one of them. It's the second one. So a 10 required from Parth Solanki for India to take the gold medal. Now he's got the 10, so that's a 55. So we're all square on points in the set, which means India would get one and Saudi Arabia would get one. But let's just wait to see whether any of the arrows are changed for score. It's the first arrow of the second rotation from Mansour Alwi from Saudi Arabia, which is the one that is potentially up for change. And in fact, I think they're looking as well at the second arrow in the second rotation for Saudi Arabia, Abdul Rahman Al Musa's 9. So we'll wait and see. Gets marked up. Saudi Arabia have completed the improbable comeback. They're looking on. It wasn't marked up. Remains 55 apiece in the fourth set, and that means India share the points in set number 4 and win the match by 5 set points to 3. What a tight finish, though. What a great fight back from Saudi Arabia. But in the end, it's Rampal Chowdhury, Rahul and Parth Solanki who've taken the Recurve men's team gold. And there is confirmation, the big smiles on the face of each of the team members. India with the Recurve men's team gold medal here at stage 1 of the 2023 Asia Cup.
Let's welcome judges and coaches to the field of play.
So now we change things up a little bit. We move to the Recurve mixed team gold medal match. One male, one female athlete. Still shot over 4 sets. Still with a target score of 5 set points to take the gold. Australia have taken bronze, defeating the Philippines 5-4 yesterday. Now it's time to welcome out the athletes from Kazakhstan and Bangladesh.
number 2 representing Bangladesh, Siddiqui Dia. The line judge for this match, Liu Xiuqi.
So Kazakhstan line up with Anna Ilyasova and Ilfat Abdulin. And there's Bangladesh, Dia Siddiq and Mohammad Rubal. And this for the gold in the mixed team competition. And all important world ranking points that count towards the Olympic Games in Paris 2024. So 4 arrows a set, 2 per archer. And it will be Bangladesh's Mohammad Rubal to kick things off. Abdulin starts things off for Kazakhstan, just clipping the X-ring. Ilyasova just outside the 10. This looks like the wind's picked up a little bit. So 36 set for Kazakhstan to go after. Oof. Abdulin giving Ilyasova breathing space here, and 8 will be enough to take the set points. Well, it nearly was an 8 as well, just in the 9 for a 38. Great start from the Kazakh team. Good run into the final as well for Kazakhstan, beating India 5-1 in the quarterfinals and Philippines 6-0 in the semi-finals. Bangladesh have come through Malaysia 6-2 and then Australia 5-1. So the coach trying to keep a Bangladeshi team nice and calm. Trailing by 2 set points, it will be Rubal and Siddiq from Bangladesh to get the second set underway, and fancy they might need to fight back pretty quickly against this strong Kazakh lineup. Potential signs of an opening there for Bangladesh. So now this is in Bangladesh's control. 2 10s, and Kazakhstan can't match the score. Called a 9 in venue. Close to time running out, but a 37 the target set. Gettable for Kazakhstan, but they need 2 10s. There's one. That's dropped to the 8 ring for a 35. So potentially this could be 36 for Bangladesh. The third arrow shot by Mohammad Rubel could be an 8. That one will be measured, but even if it is, that would only drop Bangladesh by 1 point to 36. And still mean that the match has been squared up by Kazakhstan to a piece. Not showing too much emotion there. Communication from Dia Sadiq to Mohammad Rubel.
It's tied between Kazakhstan and Bangladesh now.
So confirmation that Bangladesh have indeed leveled the set scores 2 apiece at the halfway stage. And tricky to call. If Kazakhstan can perform at the level they did in the first set, they should run away with this. But they had a big drop in form to the second set. 2 apiece, Bangladesh versus Kazakhstan in the Recurve mixed team gold medal match here at the first stage of the Asia Cup. Bangladesh and Mohammad Rubel to shoot first. Called a 9 that, but potentially that's clipped the line for me. So 37, best score so far from Bangladesh. It'll be interesting to look at that high left 9 when this arrow flies in from Abdullin. That's definitely a 9, but perhaps on second viewing of the second arrow, it was a 9. So 10 required from Ilyasova here to level the score in this set. I've just drifted way off into the 6. So that second arrow makes no difference anyway. 33 scored by Kazakhstan, and 3 9s. It's not bad, but then when you follow it up with a 6, well, you're likely to give your opponents a big opportunity. And Bangladesh have come from 2 behind to lead by 4 set points to 2. So it matters not the measure of that second arrow from Kazakhstan. Bangladesh now leading by 4 set points to 2, with 1 set remaining. Well, such a promising start from Kazakhstan. 2 X's and 2 9s in the first set. Put them 2-0 up and looking incredibly strong. They haven't scored a set point since and find themselves 4-2 down going into the 4th and final set. Oh, right on the spider, right in the middle of the target. That's one way to boost your confidence. Now, will that rattle Bangladesh? Not by the looks of things. Long hold here, taking up a lot of the time. But again, worth the wait. And Bangladesh just have to match Kazakhstan to take gold. Another X from Abdullin. On for a perfect set. Just dropping the single point, 39. Pressure on here for Bangladesh. Nine means they're still in this. But now Mohamed Arubal must hit the 10 to take the gold. Oh, has he clipped the line? I think he may well have done here. And what a high quality 4th set. Just 1 point dropped from each team. And you just look back, Kazakhstan shot a 38, a 35 and a 33, following that up with a 39. 2 36s and a 37 from Bangladesh, followed by a 39. And they could have done this one by levelling up on scores in the 4th. And it has been confirmed. Bangladesh have indeed taken the gold medal, coming from 2-0 down after a very shaky start, have proved to be the more consistent. Silver goes to Kazakhstan's Anna Ilyasova and Ilfat Abdulin, but it's gold all the way for Bangladesh. Dia Sadiq and Mohammad Rubal will be on top of the podium just a little bit later on here in Taoyuan.
Let's welcome judge and coaches to the field of play.
So the team match is all done here in this recurve session. We turn our attention to the individual medal matches, and first up, it's the recurve women's individual bronze medal match. Coaches and judge out on the shooting line. So it's time to throw to the stadium announcer to welcome the athletes.
Let's welcome the athletes for the recurve women bronze medal match. Target number 1, representing Malaysia, Shakira Masai. Target number 2, representing Bangladesh, Siddiq Dia. The line judge for this match, Sandra Sanavirane.
So Malaysia versus Bangladesh on target number 1. Well, here we are on target number 2. Dia Sadiq from Bangladesh takes on this lady here, Shakira Mashaik from Malaysia. Ranked 5th and 6th after the ranking rounds. Strong performances from both of them up until the semi-finals. One shot left at a medal here. 5 sets in individual archery, 3 arrows per archer, and it will be Mashaik to get this bronze medal match underway. Second arrow from Mashaik Okay, a little stray. Can she get this one back in the middle? That's a little over adjustment, but a 25 set from her. And just like that, the points go to Dia Sadiq of Bangladesh. Pretty quick, the individual set system. And already Dia Sadiq 2-0 up. The target of 6 set points to win the match and take the bronze on this occasion. So technically, whilst there are 5 sets available to the archers, if you win the first 3, you don't need to shoot anymore because you would have won the match 6-0.
Archer from Bangladesh wins 2 set points.
So Mashik begins set number 2 with a 9. Pressure shot, this one. Needs a big score. Shakira Mashik puts it into the 9 for a 27. And the 9 from Dia Sadiq gives her a 28 and a 4 set point to 0 lead. She looks very composed, very comfortable, Sadiq. There's a more consistent performance from Mashaik in that second set. She needs to find the middle of the target. So athletes on the shooting line ready for set number 3. It will be Shakira Mashaik from Malaysia, trailing by 4 set points to 0 to shoot first. And gets her first 10 of the match in a must-win set. The door opens for the Malaysian. Can she keep up this performance and get another 10? High 9. That's a big gap between the first 2 arrows. Oh, she's going to let go of this. She's going to... Did she let go of that in time? I'm not sure she did. That could be marked as a miss. And a 9 for a 28 for Mashaik. The second arrow has been marked as an 8. A lot quicker there on a 9. So a provisional 25. So did Sadiq get that second arrow out quick enough? The scoreboard suggests she did and hit an 8. So her total score in the set would be 25. But ooh, she got the jitters big time there. Either way, Siakera Mashik has got herself back into the match. Whatever happens with that second arrow, she's definitely got the set points and now only trails by 2 set points. Sadiq trying to shrug it off and laugh it off, but she stayed at full draw for a long time and for some reason just couldn't push and pull enough to get the arrow through the clicker. Potentially right until the death. I'll try to shrug it off there, but it has been marked on the official scoreboard as a 25 for Dia Sadiq in that third set. Boy, that was a big, big moment. Siakera Mashaik still trailing, but might sniff an opportunity here. Can't help but smile. Okay, back in the middle for Dia Sadiq. Quick arrow there, but 28 is the result. Chance here for Sadiq. Needs a 10 for the bronze medal. She goes high into the 8 for a 27. And just like that, Mashaik from Malaysia, from 4-0 down, has won sets 3 and 4. And she's right back in this match, and we go into the final set, all square. Hard to call this one. The performance from Siakera Mashaik has certainly improved. 228s in sets 3 and 4. There was a big moment in set number 3 from Dia Sadiq. She did get the arrow out, that second arrow, for a 25. The 27's not a bad score in the 4th set, but the performance trajectory of this lady here has gone through the roof in this match. She may fancy this one.
26. We're waiting for the confirmation of the judge. Congratulations for the archer for recurve women bronze medal.
Well, that was a massive finish in the end. A big wobble from Sadiq, and Mashaik takes the gold. I should say takes the bronze. We've got the gold medal match coming up. Well, huge nervy moments in that bronze medal match from DS Sadiq. A miss called in the third set. And a very long hold in the final set where she had the chance for the win. And just the nerves got the better of her. And Siakira Mashaik from Malaysia took the bronze.
Let's welcome judges and coaches to the field of play.
So time to go for gold now in the Recurve women's individual competition here at stage 1 of the 2023 Asia Cup in Chinese Taipei. And we've got the athletes coming out from Thailand and the host nation. Let's go down to welcome them out to the field of play.
Target number 1, representing Thailand, Target number 2, representing Chinese Taipei, Lin Jiayu. The line judge for this match, Guo Jiaming.
So this is the matchup for the gold medal match. On target number 1 for Thailand, it's Narisera Kunhiran Chayo. And she goes up against the host nation's Lin Jiayu. Match decided over 5 sets. Target score of 6 set points. You get 2 set points if you win on score outright in a set. 1 apiece if you tie up. Lin starts the match off with a 9. Drifting out to the right for Kunhiran Chayo. Lin, of course, has had time on this range already today. Much better from Kunhiran Chayo. So 26th target set here. Chance for the Thai athlete. She puts it into the 8 for a 26 herself. So the set points are shared in set number 1. Big support for the host nation athletes. Lin Chia-yu from Chinese Taipei shot a 6:33 in the ranking round to be ranked 2nd. It's a 5:78 from Kunhiran Chayo, which put her down at 24th in the rankings. But head-to-head matchups are very different from the 72 arrow ranking round. And Kunhiran Chayo has battled her way here on merit. All square after 1 set. She's making lots of little adjustments. But there's a chance here again. A 10 would do it. Not quite. Another tied up set, 27 apiece. But they're getting there in very different ways, and that might be something to keep an eye on in this match. A couple of 10s from Kunhiran Chayo, but spread with 3 8s, so she's got a very wide grouping. Lin Chayo's grouping is tighter, definitely not as tight as she'd like it to be, but so far they've matched each other on scores. So the question is, Kunhiran Chayo can get the consistency together and hit those 10s. I think she might be difficult to beat, but Lin Chayo is almost in a situation where she just has to tighten her group because she's hitting around the center of the target. The wide one, this time low, only just staying in the 8. So going high right. Now, has Lin tightened up her group? She has, And she's put it into the 10 for a 27, which can't now be matched. And you can see the spread of the arrows there. A 23 scored, her lowest score. Kun Hiran Chao. The set points, though, go to Lin Jiayu. And she now leads this one by 4 set points to 2. So it's that consistency, as archers always say, that is the key. It's taken 3 sets for Lin to bring her group a little bit tighter. So can Lin keep this forward momentum going? Group a bit tighter. She just needs to move it a little bit to the left and a tiny bit down, and she will be hitting the yellow rings for sure. So for the first time in the match, Narisara Kunhiran Chao from Thailand will shoot first. Called a 10 in venue. So you see that despite the 10, the consistency is just not there for the Thai athlete. Looks an 8 to me for a 25, but we're generous and call it a 26. A 9 will be enough for Lin. Oh, that is close, that arrow. Reluctant to call that one as well. If it's a 9, it's a 27, it's enough. If it's an 8, potentially it's still enough. An 8 on the official scoreboard for Kunhiran Chao gives her a 25. There's no indication of a measure on that third arrow. We're now waiting for confirmation. Looks like we've got it as well. So confirmation of 25 for Narisara Kunhiran Chao and confirmation of a 27 for Lin Jiayu. It's taken her 4 sets to bring her grouping close together. We've got scoreboard confirmation, and now we have confirmation in venue that Lin Jiayu from Chinese Taipei has taken the gold medal in the recurve women's individual competition here on home soil at the first stage of the 2023 Asia Cup. Nervy performances in both the recurve women's bronze and gold medal matches, but the gold goes to Lin, silver to Kunhiran Chao, and the bronze to Mashaik from Malaysia. Well, just 2 more matches to go here. But first, the interview with the winner of the women's recurve individual.
How do you feel about winning the gold medal?
很开心，然后平日的练习都没有白费。
She said that she is very happy and the practice in daily pays off. And are you satisfied with this time's performance?
还算可以，但是我觉得还可以再更好一点。
She thinks that's just okay, and she wish she could make a better performance. And the next question, what are your expectations for the next game?
希望下一次在比国际赛的时候，也可以拿到第1名，那会以更优秀的成绩去拿下这个第1名。
And she says, hopefully she can get a gold medal for the next time's international game, and she wants to perform even better for the next international game. And thank you for listening. That's it.
他结束了。OK。
Well, pretty honest appraisal of her performance. I mean, she's taken the gold medal, so done pretty well. But she feels that she can go a little bit better, and she'll continue to practice. So as I was saying, we've got 2 more matches left, and that is to decide the medals in the recurve men's individual competition. Bronze medal match coming out right now. They're going to see 2 athletes that we've seen already in this session. First out, though, come the line judge and the 2 coaches. And if you've got your tracksuit spotters out, you'll notice it's Bangladesh and Kazakhstan.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Time
let's welcome
for the athletes to come out.
Bronze medal match. Target number 1, representing Bangladesh. Target number 2, representing Kazakhstan. The line judge for this match, Zhou Mingqi.
So here we have the lineup for the recurve bronze men's individual. Mohammed Rubel from Bangladesh shot a 6.54 in the ranking round to be ranked 4th. He goes up against Kazakhstan's Ilfat Abdulin, who was ranked 3rd in the ranking round with a 6.55. It will be Abdulin to get the match underway. Both going in almost exactly the same spot, high right in the 9s. Adjustment from Abdulin. So Abdulin can put this out of reach with a 10. And that's exactly what he's done. Indicating that he's wanted to take his time on that shot. He knew the set had gone, but Rubel looking to just prep himself for set number 2.
Official score in this end, target number 1 shoot 26, target number 2 shoot 28. Target number 2 receive 2 set point.
So both showing indications of finding the middle of the target. But it's Abdulin who's got himself on the scoreboard, leading 2-0. So to give him his full name, Muhammad Hakim Ahmed Rubel from Bangladesh will shoot first in the second set. So the indications were good, certainly for Rubel. Same for Abdulin. Now, can they keep their consistency? Just drifting out. So 29 set. 10 required from Abdulin to level the scores within the set, and he gets that 10. So 29 apiece means 1 set point each in the second, so Abdulin still leading by 3 set points to 1. And I wonder whether the result of the first set will prove decisive.
Each archer receive 1 set point. Our target number 2 archer leads again by 3-1.
We're ready for set number 3. Abdulin, closest to us, leading 3 set points to 1. He didn't look happy with that as he let go of it. It's got a very precise draw. Time running out. Got to let go of this. Oh. Puts it into the 10 for a 28. So 10 required from Abdulin to level the scores in the set. He's gone out to the 8 again for a 26. So Rubel takes the set points and levels the set score to 3 apiece. So he took the first set to dial into the middle. Abdulin nicking it by a couple of points to take the lead. They then showed real great form in the second set.
Target number 1, Archery received 2 set points.
To share the set points, and then Rubel has come out and sort of maintained a level of consistency that perhaps indicates that he could sneak ahead. He's drawn level after 3. The mental battle for both of these athletes, incredible. Rubel sticking to his game plan, dialing into the center and staying consistent. Rubel sneaking the lead perhaps in the first, clinging onto it in the second, and then giving it up in the third. Abdulin starts the fourth though with a 10. Matched by the Bangladeshi. So 28 set, big chance for Rubel here. Time running out again. Oh, but he puts it into the middle for a perfect score of 30 points and takes the set points in set number 4 to lead by 5 set points to 3. Abdulin will shoot first again in the 5th and final regulation set in what is a must-win set for him. But Rubel, if he can maintain this form, well, all he has to do is match Abdulin to nick the 1 point he needs for the win.
One Archer leads again by 5-3.
So time for set number 5. Mohammad Rubel from Bangladesh leading by 5 set points to 3 over Kazakhstan's Ilfat Abdulin, who will shoot first. A little bit of movement after the release. Managed a 9. Looks comfortable and confident and hits the middle of the target. Good shot under pressure from Abdulin. Oh, middle of the target again. That's his 6th 10 in a row. Looks like it's just outside for a 9 and a 28. Now that's gone into the 8 as well. So that final arrow from Abdulin, really important. We mustn't call this one just yet, as it was so close. It could get marked up to a 10. Now, if it is 1 set point apiece, we know that Mohammad Rubel has taken the bronze. As you may have picked up, we're just waiting for that confirmation of that 3rd arrow score from Ilfat Abdulin, but it's deemed a 9, so the set points are shared in the fifth, 28 apiece. And that means Mohammed Rubel wins the match by 6 points to 4 to take the bronze in the recurve men's individual competition here at stage 1 of the Asia Cup in Chinese Taipei. It's a great battle for bronze in the recurve men's individual competition. Mohammed Rubel from Bangladesh taking it 6-4 over Ilfat Abdulin of Kazakhstan. And just one more to go here in Taoyuan, the northern part of Chinese Taipei. And that is the recurve men's individual gold medal match. Coming up very soon. So coaches out with the line judge. It's time to introduce the last of the athletes competing here at the Asia Cup in Chinese Taipei.
Target number 1, representing India, Rahul. Target number 2, representing India, Rampo Chaudhary. The line judge for this match, Liu Xiuqi.
So it is an all-Indian affair for the recurve men's individual gold medal here in Chinese Taipei. Curiously, these two came through the ranking round with Rahul here ranked 9th with a 6:45 against his teammate with the blue shirt, Rampal Chaudhary, ranked 10th with a 6:43. But again, head-to-head matches are a different thing to the ranking round, and they've both made it through to this final. It will be Rahul to shoot first. Both been out on the range with the men's team competing together, and they took gold earlier on. So they've got experience of the range and the conditions. So 28 set. Ooh, close, but also a 28, and the two Indian athletes share the first 2 set points.
Target number 1, archer from India, shoot 28. Target number 2, archer also from India, also shoot 28. Each of the archer can receive 1 set point.
Well, confirmation in venue of the tied up first set, 28 apiece.
It's tied between two archers in first aid.
So time for set number 2. Rahul on target 1, shooting first again. So the door opens here. And 9 for Rahul puts the set out of reach. And he's popped it into the 7. So now a 9 to tie again. And that's exactly what he's got. So weird ways to get there if you compare them, but they're all square again in the second set. And we find ourselves at 2-2 between Rahul and Chaudhary.
Target number 2 archer also shoot 26. Each archer receive 1 set point.
Again, contrast in approaches in the breaks. And it's whatever works for you is what you try. Rahul looking a little bit more relaxed, talking through the process, whereas Chaudhary a little bit more focused, perhaps, staying in the zone. 2-2 though between them. And Rahul shoots first again. Into the X ring. So another opportunity for Rahul here. A 10 puts this set out of reach. Little drag over to the left you saw, and that's because he knew the arrow was going to go right. Gone into the 8. So another opportunity for Chaudhary. 10 for the set. And he puts it into the 8. So a 26 for him means that Rahul does indeed take the points in the third set to open things up for the first time in the match. Rahul leading Chaudhary by 4 set points to 2 after 3 sets out of the regulation 5.
Archer shoot 26. In this game, target number 1 archer received 2 set point and leads the game by 4-2.
So now Chowdhury will shoot first in set number 4. First time we'll see him starting a set. Now that puts Rahul very much in the driving seat in this match. Chowdhury clips the 10 line. He was pulling that one over to the left as well, but gets a 9, still in control. Chowdhury could do with another 10 here. And he's dropped it into the 8. So a 25 set by him. 7 is enough for gold here at the Asia Cup. Puts it into the 9 for a 28, and it took a little bit of time to put some air between these two, but it looks like Rahul has beaten his teammate in the gold medal match by 6 points to 2. There's such a big gap in points that I think I can safely say that Rahul has done it. 10-9-9 from him gives him that 28.
Congratulations to Rahul for the Recurve main gold medal.
And confirmation and handshakes all around. Rahul from India has beaten his teammate Rampal Chowdhury in the gold medal match and confirms that he is the champion of stage 1 of the 2023 Asia Cup here in Chinese Taipei, taking gold against his teammate. Top step for Rahul from India. A happy finish for India, first and second. Rahul from Chowdhury with Mohammad Rubal from Bangladesh taking the bronze medal in the Recurve men's individual competition. So that's the action on the range here, but we're hoping to have some words with the Recurve men's individual champion Rahul very shortly.
Okay, now we are going to interview the gold medalists of the Recurve men's, the archers from India. And congratulations.
Thank you.
So, first, how would you rate your performance today?
कैसा लगा आपको अपना परफॉर्मेंस के बारे में? मेरे को बहुत अच्छा लगा मेरे परफॉर्मेंस के बारे में. मेरे को बहुत अच्छा लगा मेरे शूटिंग आज मेरी फील अच्छी थी. मेरे कोच मेरे को पीछे से बता रहे थे समझा रहे थे ऐसे करो मेरा बेटर
He felt very good today. He was being instructed by the coach. He was feeling confident. He was relaxed, and he shot his best.
Okay, as we all know that the climate, the weather, and the wind directions will also one of the factors that influence the performance of the archers. So does the weather today influence him a lot?
जैसा कि आप जानते हो कि बहुत बार हवा जो बहुत मैटर करता है, सिचुएशन मैटर करता है, तो आज का जैसा वेदर था कैसा लगा आपको?
आज का वेदर और दिनों से अच्छा था. आज हवा थोड़ी कम थी इसलिए कंट्रोल होने में अच्छा शॉटिंग और परफेक्ट शॉट निकल रही थी आज.
The weather was very good and it was the wind was also less, so therefore he could control his shots and he shot very well.
Okay, the last questions. What is the goal for the upcoming tournament?
आपका क्या गोल है जो किडेट वर्ल्ड और जूनियर वर्ल्ड चैंपियनशिप आने जा रहा है?
अपने इंडिया को आगे करने के लिए अपने इंडिया के मेडल जीतने के लिए बस.
He wants to win the medal in the cadet and the youth world championship.
Okay, all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, there we have it. Rahul taking the gold medal and looking forward to the World Youth Championships. That's it from us here in Taiwan in Chinese Taipei. We look forward to seeing you next time for some more live archery.